Well, it's time for some motoring news. Our car guys in studio, Gav and Ciro from Overdrive TV, and they are bringing us a very sexy-looking car this morning. Much better than Gav's knees this morning. Gav, I see you breaking out the knees. Summer must really be here.
Yeah, Gavin's got his shorts on and I have got a t-shirt on. We are celebrating the warmth in Cape Town with some very cold Japanese tech. Absolutely. This is the new Lexus IS350 F Sport, and it is aimed directly at the German rivals.
Yes, absolutely. All of the German rivals.
Yep.
There's been some fighting talk from the Japanese with this Lexus, particular Lexus, and I think they've got quite a good case given the Lexus LFA, which they recently created.
Yes, that LFA is super. I mean, it's a supercar in every respect. It costs over 5 million rand. It's incredibly fast, and I think it's made the company very confident about what they can do with sports cars.
Absolutely. Now, it's got a lot of the styling cues from the LFA, and it's also got a few things inside, which we'll get to just now. But the first thing now, because the BMW has the signature kidney grille, Lexus will have us believe this is their signature Spindle grille.
Yes.
Now, does that look like a spindle to you?
You know, Gav, I thought spindles were those things you put cotton around.
Yeah, so they do go in at the middle. So
you put the cotton there. Anyway, something's happening.
So if anyone could tweet us pictures of spindles that look like that grill, but anyway.
But you know what? It's such a cool looking car. It's very
cool.
aggressive though. It's I think the most aggressive car in this segment. That's for sure.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely. And what I really was impressed with is the build quality, which is obviously massive in this market segment.
Yeah.
This car is so well put together. There's not one squeak or one rattle.
No, it's almost too quiet.
It's very quiet in there. Yeah,
Let's have a look at what's happening inside here. So follow us inside. We're actually going to try squeeze a cameraman in the back. I'm pretty sure he can get in there.
I'm sure he can.
Nice and comfortably, because we've got lots to show you inside here. So let me gingerly climb inside. Right, now welcome to the inside of the new Lexus IS350. And I think I want to start with these.
Yeah, these are great.
These are electromagnetic switches. It's not even a button. You just you put your finger there. That's awesome.
I want it up to 18 degrees and I just wave my finger at it. It's fantastic.
That's very cool.
What we also really like is the positioning of the gear lever.
Yes, that's very nice. That's exactly where it should be for sporty driving.
And I find when I drive in manual, I like to actually change gears here, probably because I'm from the old school. But yeah,
yes.
Actually I prefer it to the flappy paddles. Absolutely.
I quite like the flappy paddles. Yeah. But look at that, Lexus has finally gotten rid of that old quartz clock.
The one I had in my Toyota Conquest.
Yes, your Toyota Conquest from the 50s or something.
Exactly. I'm sure someone at Toyota said, that's our signature clock. We don't lose that anyway, but they finally have.
But now I really want to show everyone this. I hope we can get a good shot of it. So through this beautiful sporty steering wheel, which is also LFA inspired, obviously, we've got some dials through there. Now, these are all digital because the LFA's engine is too quick for needles. Yeah. So they have to make digital dials.
The needle physically cannot move as fast as the engine revs.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I don't think this car has that problem, but it's a nice thing to tell your friends. Yeah. But now, when you hit this button over here, watch what happens to the dials. It all moves over. I love that, and it makes like a swooshing noise.
That's great. And what I really love about the interior of this car is the Japanese have made it very Japanese. Now, that might sound odd because I think before what they were trying to do is trying to give a Western notion of luxury. Now they've just made this a lot of technology and a lot of luxury. It's so Japanese.
It's very cool.
The Germans would not have thought of that.
I don't think they would have. Actually, you know, leaving that seat reminds me of how comfortable it is. It's hard. I mean, it's hard to say on television how comfortable a seat is, but they really are quite superb.
They're incredible. And I did some reading up on them, and apparently they're based on a memory foam that they use in racing car seats, obviously for long endurance races. So back in the 50s, they just strap you to a petrol tank and tell you to go for it. But now drivers have to be comfortable at the Le Mans 24-hour for some reason. So they actually use the same fabric there, and they're brilliantly supportive and brilliantly comfortable.
Those are very good. Well, let's just quickly take you through the engine. It's a 3.5-litre V6. There's no turbocharger here. And I think in an age where turbochargers are so common, we're almost like used to having no turbo lag.
Completely. It is so responsive. I mean, it's immediate. As soon as there's no turbo lag, obviously, so it is just an incredibly responsive drive.
It's like, oh no, I've hit the person in front of me, which I didn't. It's all fun.
It's all fun. That's not why the Spindle grille looks like that.
And lastly, I think it's very important for us to talk about this car's rivals. So from BMW, there's the 335i Sport.
Sport package.
From Mercedes-Benz, there is the C350 AMG.
Which is just the body kit, not the AMG version.
Yeah, exactly. And then from Audi, there's a 3-litre turbo Quattro S line. They're all fairly similarly priced. The Audi is the most affordable. The BMW is the most expensive. This comes in at 571,500. So the question is, Gav, which one is it going to be for you?
I would be very tempted to buy this because you just get so much with it and it is brilliantly put together. But I would probably buy the Merc.
I'm going to leave it at that. Ewan, which one would you take?
You know what? I'm with Gav on this one. I think that's a stunning looking car, but those dials, you had me sold on those dials, Ciro. Thank you so much, guys.
Very
cool. Wow. So, of course, always love it when they're bringing us the latest in the motoring world. Of course, you can follow these guys on Twitter at Overdrive TV. Now, the time now, just about 7 o'clock time to catch up on your Express news.
With a range of quality products guaranteed nationally, you will always find there's so much more to Midas.